tours. Yeah, I knew it was fucking gonna happen. I think I got to see the board because the 7 rolls off or whatever. It's a fucking terrible spot. Yeah. Come on, hit. Ah. Man, it was a terrible fucking spot. I could folded. Could have folded pre, get trapped into this shit. See, that just looks like fucking collusion to me. Just totally looks like fucking collusion. Okay. Just looks like collusion to me. Looks like collusion. Okay. Yeah. See, that last hand just looked like collusion. I don't know if my mic was working, but it just like the guy limps. Then the guy in the blinds has fucking aces and makes a small raise, and then he calls. I get priced in. I almost fucking hit. Wouldn't that have been great to fucking hit there? Then be at 1.7. What would that would have been 1.7, right? Yeah, 1.8. I already got a sick chip lead. I should have just mucked it. Should have just mucked it right there and not been not be eager about it. This thing is not showing my window. That's messed up, isn't it? Here, let's see if I can fix that. We gotta fix this thing. It's There we go. It's better. Oh, it's just terrible though. Terrible spot with those sevens. Just absolutely terrible. I should have just mucked it out right after that first raise. Save myself. Save myself a little over 200. So I'm not getting cards. I still have the massive chip lead. I'm going to show you the lobby screen real soon. Let's get the lobby screen in there just for a moment. I'm going to have to pull up the lobby though. I want to do that. So you can see the payouts. So we can see the payouts real quick. Here they go with this crap again. I'm just not even going to fucking deal with it. Not even going to call it. On screen capture. All right. So now you can see the payout screen. And the payouts, as you can see, first place is nice. I'm folding the button there, so don't worry. First place is nice. We're looking at an 805. Big drop off kind of to second and third. Obviously, with this huge chip lead, I want the first place. Be pretty satisfied with the second. And we're in a spot again, so let's close this up and bring you back to the actual game. I think I should probably just let it go. King Jack. I mean, I had Ace Jack, Ace King, or it's a race. I mean, I'm kind of like hoping for a race. This guy's not going to be shoving King 10 there. Or Queen Jack, maybe. But Certainly have room to fold. Certainly have room to fold. All right, sorry to miss that hand. Anywho. So the funny thing here is like I'm gonna actually try to time out myself just so I can get to my stream, just because why not, right? Why not? Because I messed up the windows. It ought to be fixing itself, I would imagine. Why is it not? There we go. Okay, cool. So the stream is caught up now with the delay. Obviously, there's a delay because otherwise people could just watch my shit. See what I have. Theoretically, I mean, my delay is only 3 minutes. If everybody was colluding, they could theoretically like time out altogether and see my hand, but it would be a massive effort to do something like that. See this guy here. I'm not liking this spot here. I think we're gonna 3-bet this guy here. Nice. Yeah, boys, it's real. It's real. Don't be fucking with my chips, bro. I'm taking my chips. Those are my chips. You got some weak ass ace, some ace X suited. You get a fucking. I got the balls, bro. I got the balls with ace X suited there. Put the money in. Come on, bro. You here to play bad all of a sudden? I'm here to play bad. See, this is also a difficult spot. This guy's limping. And you got to realize, I mean, this is a final table. People aren't going to get out of line. Limping is kind of weird. It's like they're too scared to raise, or maybe they're trapping. Either way, I'm going to see a board with this hand for just half a blind. 3 ways. Now I could consider making a call for a smaller bet. So now usually people limping, a lot of times it's a pair or it's just like a moderately strong ace, like ace jack, ace queen. Could be the trap. If he's like limping with queens or kings there or something, I'm actually not in a terrible spot with 7 outs to beat it. But there's 7 players left, right? We looked at the payouts. It's like 540, whatever, for second, and it's 805 for first. I want to be in a position to win this fucking thing, which means play this jack 8 suited on the button to 1 limp, flop the flush draw. So this would be interesting if it checks to me, if I want to take the equity of checking or if I want to bet. I think in this scenario I would have taken the equity of checking, but right now he's betting it, and I'm going to call. Hopefully Peel spade. I'm not looking at the board. I'm doing my little thing I like to do. Oh my gosh, and I get back raised. That's just some bullshit. Okay. I want to peel that spade, but we don't. See, it might have been a spot to just go ahead and rip it on the flop there. Oh, yeah. So I rip it on the flop, he's out, but I mean, I don't win the dry side pot. So it's just kind of, it's just a shitty spot. So playing that hand just kind of like, results oriented was terrible. All I dropped 150 chips, 150K chips. But I'm looking over the replay now. I don't think anything wrong with the way I played that hand. It just, other than being in a weird spot, having the small blind, get top pair, this other guy be trying to fucking steal the pot with his ace three. Just a really weird spot. Not kind of, not what I want. Obviously, I want to win more chips, but you got to be people. A lot of people in these situations, I don't think they really understand about being grateful. And you should be grateful you're in this situation in the first place because, I mean, looking at the lobby, this was a tournament with 140 players, and there's 6 players left out of 140. So it's not like you can just be saying something like, "Oh, I got unlucky." No, you got fucking lucky to get here. I played well. Not gonna lie, played well to get here, but I mean, I won the hands when I needed to win them. Those 2 hands earlier in the final table to build that chip lead, I had a set twice. I got 2 sets pretty much the whole entire tournament. And they're both right here at the final table. But I played pretty well. I've been reading really well lately. The last few years, really, been reading people really well. So you just go through it. I don't know. It'd be nice to get the 805. Curb the sports losses. The fucking infinite sports losses. Yeah. Anyway, that's the way it is. Try to do what we can. This is a good hand to hopefully get some chips with. 5-handed already. It's pretty nice. This guy's going to limp. See, limping, you don't have my blinds. I'm playing really tight here. We're going to fucking raise to like this much. Insta folds. Insta fucking folds. See, I have a good tight image. It's like they think I'm like some old fucking geezer. I play like an old geezer. It looks like it. Old geezers don't make it to final tables, boys. Poker players make it though, but old geezer poker players make it there. You could play the fucking game. You fucking be pushing me over. Queen Jack suited. Here's another spot I could play this spot. Really good, but that's a little too loose. And against the other guy with the big ton of chips, right? 5th place is worth $227. There's not really any equity in. I mean, like if I get from 5th to 2nd, I get another 320. But if I get from 2nd to 1st, there's another 260 on top of that. So I mean, there's equity in the pay jumps. These lines are getting a little bit excessive. People are right there at the upper teens to 20 in the blinds. So it's going to be a situation where everyone is so low on chips that every single hand is critical. Like when you go with it, you go with it. You don't. There's no putting your chips in and then folding. I mean, there is fold equity, but it's like blind fold equity. Or some asshole limps, then there's fold equity. Or they min click it. Or maybe me and this guy could have some fold equity, but there's no fold equity with these small stacks. That's what people don't really take advantage of. See, this guy's limping. Now, he's limping too, and it's like these guys are like in cahoots. It really feels like they're in fucking cahoots. I think these were the 2 guys who did set up the thing with the aces. Maybe not. I can't remember who did the little really fishy limps, and then the guy back raises with aces, and then he calls thing earlier. fucking go check the hand histories even just to see if it was who it was. Just on the slight suspicion, because I mean, if you were going to collude, that's exactly what would have happened. So where was that hand way back? And you guys couldn't see that hand because I didn't have my fucking window set. Yeah, I had pocket sevens. It was the Gooch guy and the J Mill guy. Okay, this is open raising now. 5 blinds. See, such a fucking terrible spot with ace queen, man. All right, good. I kind of thinking ace queen. I'm thinking like ace queen. Probably could have pushed him off at pre-flop, but lately I've had some final tables, boys, where I run ace queen right into fucking ace king. I mean, he didn't look real weak. Wow, that's a card. That is a fucking card right there. Let's feel the river. Yeah, he ain't coming to the river with us. You see, boys, the value of the semi-bluff. That fucking turn card. Oh, that was fucking nice. That was a nice cookie. Just like, it's like, oh, you want to fucking, it's queen 9-5 board and you just want to raise jack 8 of clubs? Well, here comes the 9 clubs for you, Eric. Come on, Americano. Here you go, buddy. Americano. Here you go. It's nice. I haven't been running fucking good in poker tournaments in a while. I haven't been playing much, but definitely have not been running good. Some time break, no tournaments during break. Well, some, but instead the infinite sports losses dabbling in there. Terrible thing to do to yourself. Get back into the groove of liking to play cards and enjoy the game. That's another thing too. People get so bent out of shape. Find that you do much better when you're in the mood to play. You got to be willing to take the losses. I've been getting crushed the last bunch of times I'm playing poker tournaments. But anyway, this is awfully wild little hand right there. And that is going to bring us 4-handed. That's actually pretty amazing. Ace Jack coming through with a fucking king on the river. This guy here, all right, he's limping. He wants to play a nice hand with me. 2 big stacks. I'll let him have this one. No contention there. Not going to even battle. All right, these guys, 15 and 12 big blinds. I think with the way it is right now, that we need to just win. We need to secure a second place. Anything below second at this point is just an absolute disaster. So, I'm on second place. This is a good spot to get the blinds in if they want to make a move. This guy's obviously going to make a move. I don't want to get in a position where I get knocked out. So I have to be good on reading here. Because if he runs out my hand, like, for example, that's not an ideal card to see. He could have sevens. He could be bluffing at it. And if he's going to bluff at it, he's going to bluff harder. See, this is a tough situation. I think we're just going to fold. think we're just going to play it with a fold. Going to play tight here. He's bluffing. I'm going to let him bluff. If there's anyone I want to win chips, it's the other big stack, right? I don't want these guys to double up. I want to secure the second place, and then I can go after the first place. Anything worse than second is terrible at this point. And the only one who can deliver to me right away is this guy. So not happy with that fold. I had a spade, even top pair, but it's just such a weak hand, and he's betting. Don't know if he's going to fire a third bullet at it. He's just in a dominant position. He's just in a better spot than I am. I mean, if I led my hand out on the flop, I would have got different information, but I might have been in a worse spot on the turn, because then what happens? I check the turn and he bets big, right? I check the turn, he makes some ridiculous bet, and then I don't know where I'm at. But he checks back the turn, then I mean, top pair is probably good in that spot. Oh, that's awfully. He has no chips, so kind of has to make that call. He's got a little bit more chips. What happened? Did I miss a fucking hand? I missed some action between the small stacks. Wow. Just running. Yeah. Blind versus blind. He shoved with 10-9. The other guy called with, the flop came out. So here is an interesting way to play blind versus blind with these sixes here. Is I have a pair of sixes. He's going to check raise. Yeah, he's trapping. Trapping with the 6-7 of diamonds. Let's fucking emote his ass. Well, this is kind of a bad situation now, boys, because it's looking like the coast into second place ain't going to happen. The coast into third should. Third's 386. Yeah, this guy is 2.9 big blinds. He's just really hurting for chips. I have another ace. This guy's just going apeshit mode. You know what? I don't like this spot, because if this guy wakes up with a fucking bigger, I have a bust like, I just get this feeling like he's gonna fucking just jam the big blind there, and I'm sitting there with ace deuce, like I gotta fucking fold off chips. Yeah, I don't see a reason to play this here. I would normally, but with this guy short, I don't even want to get in here. I'll let these two guys try to knock him out. Watch this be my hand. Nope, good. Save myself some chips. Myself some chips there, results oriented. Let's hopefully they can beat the hand. They do. That's going to bring us three-handed. That locks up a third place of 386. It's 386, 547, 805 for a $25 buy-in. So we're making some bank here with the $25 buy-in. Do we going to have ourselves a nice game? See, I need to get into the aura of this guy. It's going to be, it comes into this classic situation of what I like to call a first or third situation. First or third situation. Like, if I want to like battle with this guy, is just so tight over here. First or third situation. If I want first place, I got to be willing to risk third. And you know what? If I want to win, I got to be willing to just do stuff like jam that 8-6 offsuit, blind versus blind. I mean, I'm liable to I'm going to get folds from A6s there. Probably. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, he's got 20 blinds. You fold A6 for 20 blinds. 18 blinds, whatever. Close enough. You can fold A6 there. You can even fold Ace 8 if you're really super tight. Ace 8, But yeah, got to be happy with the finish no matter what. Third place out of 140, if it comes to that. Now, this is a situation here. I do not want to just give up. If I'm going to get in for one blind, I want to see the board with this hand. He's leading into it. I'm going to see one more card because he's definitely getting a continuation bet without a pair. He's jamming. Now we're both going to fold. He's going to pick up a ton of chips. No. Ooh. Okay. We're hoping for a bust. Who's got the hand? He's got a set. He's got a fucking set. He's bluffing. He's super bluffing. Holy shit, that was a super duper bluff. Congratulations, dude.